Mental wealth is not about money. Most people think wealth is about numbers, income, savings, net worth. But there's another kind of wealth almost no one talks about, and without it, money doesn't actually help. It just makes exhaustion more expensive. Mental wealth is the ability to live without constantly feeling rushed, anxious, or behind. It's waking up without immediately feeling pressure. It's making decisions without panic. It's having enough internal space to think clearly. And here's the uncomfortable truth. A lot of people aren't poor in money. They're poor in mental wealth. We're taught that being busy is a virtue. If your calendar is full, you must be important. If you're always tired, you must be working hard. If you're overwhelmed, that's just normal life. But busyness doesn't create value. It only hides the absence of direction. You can be busy all day and still move nowhere. Mental poverty doesn't look like failure. It looks like this. You're always reacting instead of choosing. Your attention is constantly fragmented. You feel productive but empty. Even rest feels stressful. You don't feel free. You feel managed by notifications, obligations, and urgency. The real cost of modern life isn't financial. It's cognitive. Every message demands attention. Every decision drains energy. Every interruption steals clarity. And over time, you lose something more valuable than money: the ability to think deeply. Mental wealth starts with a simple shift. Stop asking, "How do I do more?" Start asking, "What deserves my energy at all?" Because not everything that's urgent is important, and not everything that pays you is worth the cost. People who appear calm aren't lazy. They've just made fewer decisions. They've designed their lives to run on principles instead of constant judgment calls. They don't wake up deciding who they want to be today. They already decided. Mental wealth is not about discipline. It's about environment. If your life requires constant willpower just to survive, it's not sustainable. Long-term clarity only exists in systems that don't fight you every day. Many people try to improve themselves by adding more goals, more habits, more strategies. But mental wealth often comes from subtraction, removing unnecessary decisions, removing constant stimulation, removing obligations that don't compound. Less noise creates more direction. You don't need to optimize every hour. You need to protect a few hours. Time to think, time to reflect, time without input. Because without space, there is no insight. Mental wealth also changes how you see success. Success is not speed, it's sustainability. If a path requires you to burn out to stay on it, it's not success, it's just delayed collapse. The most powerful position is not the one that pays the most today, it's the one that doesn't drain you tomorrow. A life that slowly compounds clarity will always outperform a life built on urgency. Mental wealth doesn't show up on a balance sheet, but it shows up everywhere else, in how you respond under pressure, in the quality of your decisions, in your ability to wait instead of react, and over time, it quietly shapes every outcome. Most people chase financial freedom, but freedom without mental wealth just creates louder problems. The real goal is not to escape work. It's to stop living in constant resistance to your own life. Long-term thinking isn't about waiting. It's about choosing a position you don't need to escape from. Before your next decision, ask yourself what kind of future it quietly creates. This channel is about thinking clearly, in a world that constantly pulls you to react.